Welcome back to 656 Sports and Things. There's a bit of an ongoing issue in the NBA of where the Toronto Raptors will play next season. Some of you well know who live in the States and in Canada, the border is currently closed because of the current situation that's going on with the current global situation. So that is a huge issue, the Raptors being the only Canadian team. The AHL, the ECHL, and the CHL is already having issues with this. So is MLS and so is MLB. Well, not so much MLB right now. It was put out recently that we're looking at playing in Louisville. It turns out that the Louisville Yum Center, the KFC Yum Center, is no longer on the table. The Raptors decided, we're not going to play their racial injustice, yada, 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 all that fun jazz. I'm not really here to get into the racial injustice part of the video. I just want to tell you what's going on. It came out today that Super Bowl winning MVP quarterback Patrick Mahomes wants the team to play in Kansas City. This is a huge deal. Kansas City does have a fairly big arena, and I would say within the past decade, Kansas City was in talks of getting the Pittsburgh Penguins before the PPG Paints Arena was built. There was talks of the Penguins moving to Kansas City. This was around the time they drafted Sidney Crosby. This would actually help. Kansas City has had an NBA team in the past. Now, it's been a while. At one point, I believe they had the Kansas City Kings or the Kansas City Royals. They're now the Sacramento Kings. So forgive me if I'm not 100% sure the name, but that team has moved around quite a bit. If they were to go to Kansas City, how often do you start hearing, well, Kansas City's going to get an NBA team? It doesn't really have an NBA and an NHL, or you only have an NFL or an MLB team. There are talks of a team going to Kansas City, obviously. They currently do have an ice hockey team in the ECHL, the Kansas City Mavericks. But the ECHL schedule is a little up in the north right now as well. There's also talks one of the U.S. Senators wants them to play in Buffalo and to play at the First Niagara building. I might have that wrong. It's been a while since I've watched the Sabres game. They also have an NHL team right now, the Buffalo Sabres, and in the past they have had the Buffalo Braves, but we all know where they are now. Kawhi Leonard plays there, and they're the Los Angeles Clippers. Anyway, we're not really sure what happens with the Raptors. Obviously, if you're not having fans in attendance, it doesn't really matter where you play. You could maybe do half a season in the States and see what happens with the border, and then perhaps do games in Canada. But then again, them being the only Canadian team and having to quarantine for 14 days, it wouldn't be an issue. You could bring in over a couple of teams and have them quarantine and have them play a schedule like that, and the Raptors go for a couple of weeks and do a schedule like that, much like what the Wolfpack do that play rugby in Toronto. That wouldn't be a huge issue. But we're really not sure what's going on right now. We're not even sure when the NBA start date is. It's been rumored that it's the 22nd, but that hasn't been notarized yet. It's only 1 year. At the most, we're looking at about a year now before things start going back to normal. I can't talk right now. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning here in Halifax. I can't talk past a certain time. We're not really sure what's going on. However, I would like to know what's going on with the Raptors, hopefully before the start of the season. You don't want to get into a baseball situation where the MLB season was starting and the Blue Jays had no idea where they were going to play and were then in a scramble. The Blue Jays also did play in Buffalo as well for a little while. So if you're just browsing your way through this, make sure to hit like and subscribe. We're really not sure where the Raptors are going as of now, but I will let you know as soon as I find out. Thank you all for checking out my video. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you're just browsing your way through. Thank you for checking out my content at 656 Sports and Things, and you all have a great day. Bye.